Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Craig at Hiking Pipes. This is a take two video because I screwed up the first one because I don't follow full instructions. Go figure. So this video is a video over to the Southern Piper, Andrew, and it's a congratulations for your 100 subscribers, as well as he is having his GAW as well. Really nice little GAW he's put together. Not so little. But I think it's really great that there seems to be a lot of GAWs going on for subscriber milestones that are being achieved by folks in the community. Um, so again, that really speaks well that we have a bunch of new subscribers, getting to their milestone marks. A pipe wondering, which is going to be my shout out portion of this video, has reached his 100 mark as well. Nice young man. I encourage you to take a look over at his channel. Again, it's Pipe Wondering, and I am going to put his information down in the bucket, of course. And again, go check him out. Nice guy. So, the other two things that Andrew asked us to do in making our videos, and I only did one of these two on my previous video, hence why I'm doing this. By the way, smoking my Radice rind apple. Love this pipe. This is one of my favorite, if not the most, in my favorite smoker. And in it, I have some Esoteric Dorchester. I really love the Dorchester blend. Have some Dunbar as well, but Dorchester I think I prefer a little bit more. So, as I started to say, Andrew asked us a couple more questions. One is, how has the YTPC helped our personal growth? So, for me, I mean, the YTPC is really about the pipe smoking community. While there's a lot of other information that folks share, I think it's really predicated towards the pipe smoking community. And from that perspective, the YTPC has helped me personally grow as a pipe smoker. This is something we all like to do. It's an enjoyable hobby. And from the YTPC, I've learned a lot about tobaccos, a lot about pipes, a lot about technique on how to better enjoy my pipes and tobaccos. Um, I smoked my first pipe when I was about 20 years old. I went into a brick and mortar when they were more prevalent, and I just decided I was going to try to smoke a pipe. And I was about 20 years old, maybe 19 years old. I don't exactly remember. So I bought what I know now is a halfway decent pipe. And I started off with, the Captain Black blends. I think there was Amphora. I may have smoked back then as well. Miserable experience. Pardon me. Hello. Why was it a miserable experience? Um, I didn't know how to smoke a pipe, and I tongue bit the crud out of myself. Wow, I do remember that. And I was like, why would anybody go through this? It just hurts. So it didn't take with me. I tried different blends of tobacco, but what I learned, or what I know now, is boy, I was smoking all wrong. I was smoking like a freight train. You know, like somebody would smoke cigarettes, inhale, 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 and things were getting hot, obviously, and just yeah, again, miserable experience. So fast forward, 30 years later, 30 some odd years later, I decided to pick it up again. And prior to doing that, hey, we have the internet, YouTube, and all this other kind of good stuff. So I started watching a lot of folks and people like Matches and Mutton Chop Piper and just a bunch of other folks. And it's like, wow, had no idea the science behind the pipe smoking. So that's how the YTPC has helped in my personal growth. If anybody can give me a trick on how to keep my pipe lit, maybe it's because I'm yammering too much. But anyway. So the third thing that Andrew asked us to kind of go into was a person, living or past, who you'd like to have dinner with. Get that peppery aspect from the Perique on the retrohale. Nice stuff. Yeah. Okay, back to this. Um, so I got back into pipe smoking because I had a couple of relatives, my great grandfather and a great uncle, who were pipe smokers. And um, while I don't have a very strong recollection of my great grandfather because he passed away when I was much younger, and I didn't have as much exposure to him. Um, I do remember him smoking the pipe very much, and he having a little stand on his. I think he had a smoking table, um, and he must have smoked. I guess some Latakia type stuff. I just remember the smoky quality of walking into his apartment. He lived in the Bronx, New York, and I remember, smelling that apartment that he was in. But the person I recollect the most is my Uncle Howard. And he passed away a few years ago. And it was before I got into the pipe smoking thing the way I am right now. And every time I would go to a family function, my Uncle Howard would inevitably light up a pipe. And I just remember the aroma. He smoked aromatics, and I just remember that aroma, and I kind of gravitated towards where he would be standing and chatting with other relatives, and I just have such a fond memory of that, and I loved my Uncle Howard so very much. He was my favorite great uncle, and I would love to have dinner with my Uncle Howard. And more importantly, I would want to have that dinner because I would want to have the after dinner experience of sharing a pipe with him. To be able to sit down, he was allowed to smoke inside, unlike many of us, although I am smoking inside. Um, Wife's not home. Shh. Um, but just to be able to sit down with him and you know share the experience of smoking a pipe, and I could talk about pipes with him, talk about tobaccos with him, talk about life, and just I think it would, as close as I was with my Uncle Howard, I think that could have brought us even closer, and I would have created even more memory with him. So my Uncle Howard would be my choice to have dinner with and share a pipe with, of course, after dinner. And I would just love to be able to have in my mind that particular experience. So, Andrew, again, this was take two of my initial video. I also was remiss in not posting my video to your channel initially, although I thought I did. But boy, I've really messed up with this one, but I will end it with saying I've been watching a lot of your videos, Andrew. I think you're a very nice man, and I say congratulations to you reaching your 100. I hope you get to the 1,000 mark, and I will continue to be a subscriber to you. So to Andrew and to the YTPC and everybody else, please be well, be kind to one another, and we will talk to you very, very soon. Until then, take care. Enjoy your piping.